Ooh, just got weirdly freezing in this room. Alright, so today I wanted to talk about some of my current favorite YouTube channels to watch. I am just as much a YouTube viewer and subscriber as I am a creator on this platform. I love YouTube so much. It's all I do is watch YouTube and make YouTube videos. I currently have 214 videos in my watch later playlist. I watch YouTube when I'm doing dishes, cooking, getting ready to film, when I'm going to bed. I literally spend so much time on YouTube. And what kind of prompted me to make this video right now was that recently Jen Loves Reviews did the kindest video called Why Do People Watch Taylor Wynn? And I just wanted to thank her. You guys should go check out Jen's channel. That video was like, I have no words for how sweet that was. And also whenever I read a bad comment now, I just go watch that video and it puts me in a better mood. And I just really appreciated everything she said. But one of the main things, as she was kind of talking about my growth on the platform and just over the years what kind of has happened, it just kind of reminded me that as I was growing my channel, there were a couple people who played a big role in my growth on YouTube, and that was ShanXO. And to this day, I watch Shannon's videos. I love her, but I'll never forget when she shouted me out and how exciting that was. So kind of just being reminded of that and the importance of supporting each other and mentioning other creators. I try and always mention someone if I get a video idea from them. I always link them in the description box and credit them and stuff, but actually formally like talking about why I like someone and why I think you guys should check out their channel is definitely different, and I just really appreciated it back then. So I hope you guys find some new people to watch. And sometimes on YouTube, it can kind of be hard to find new channels, but then once you find one you like, the algorithm usually kind of gives you some recommendations for other people that are similar. So recently, I've just discovered so many channels that I've been hooked on, so I wanted to share. So I hope maybe this kind of helps some channels grow as well. I'm gonna link everyone's channel that I'm talking about in the description box down below. And something that I guess I should call out is that actually only a couple, one really, of these are like beauty channels. Most of the videos that I love watching actually aren't makeup related. I do have a few people that I definitely watch like all of their makeup videos, but these are kind of channels that are all across the board. I know a lot of people like watching people that they relate to, and I'm kind of the complete opposite. There's definitely a couple channels in here that I fully relate to, and I feel like if we met in real life, we could be friends. But then the majority of the other channels I'm going to mention are polar opposite for me, live a completely different life or lifestyle. And I personally find that the most interesting because I want to see what people in other walks of life are doing and just learn more about that. I think empathy is super important, and when you do learn about other cultures or just other ways of life and other people, you're able to better understand people that aren't exactly like you. And YouTube is an amazing platform to do that. You have literally every type of person in the world on the platform. So this isn't every single person I watch. I'm not mentioning some of the bigger, like more well-known beauty guru type people. Like I still love Casey Holmes. I watch Casey Holmes. I watch ShanXO. I'm not mentioning them. I'm kind of mentioning a little bit smaller channels that maybe you haven't heard of or that are just a little bit different. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do while you're watching, you can give it a thumbs up. And if you do check them out and you do enjoy them, tell them I sent you. Whew, I feel like I'm so cold that I'm talking like 5 million miles an hour right now. Okay, so I have a list on my phone here. I hope I'm covering all of the ones. So again, this isn't everyone I like. If I don't mention someone, it's not that I don't like them or whatever. These are just like the people that currently I've been binge watching their videos. Okay, so I'm gonna start out with someone that I discovered maybe a few months ago. Her channel name is Carrie Cakes, and she is an American living in South Korea. I believe she married a Korean guy there. I think they're married, or maybe they're engaged. I find it so interesting to watch vloggers who are living abroad in other countries. If you have any suggestions for that category, definitely let me know down below. I lived abroad for a while in Jordan and also Israel, and I definitely plan on living abroad soon, but I just find it so fascinating to see what life looks like in different parts of the world. And she does these beautifully crafted, like artistic, but still vloggy kind of videos. They're not too cinematic, but they're just very visually pleasing, and she's super artsy. She paints and she just gets these beautiful shots while still keeping it real, and she just seems very down to earth, especially right now during COVID-19 and everything. I think it's so interesting to see how different countries are handling it and just getting like updates on what she's been dealing with and stuff. So, and I'm pretty sure she's a fellow San Diegan. Not San Diego, definitely California, but I'm pretty sure it was San Diego. All right, so next up is Lexi Lombard. Lexi I found fairly recently, like a few months ago as well. well. I think I was looking up something to do with New York and her channel popped up. She is hilarious. She is so funny. I laugh probably like 10 times out loud every time I watch her video. And normally, even if I'm like watching a comedy or like funny TV show, I laugh in my head, but not a whole lot of like YouTube movies and shows make me literally laugh out loud. So I just find her so entertaining. She reminds me of one of my friends that I grew up with. She does mostly New York vlogs. I haven't gone back and watched her old videos yet. I'm kind of like trying to keep up with her new ones right now, but I definitely want to go back and watch some of her older ones because right now it's been mostly like quarantine content, which I'm all there for the quarantine content. So 2 people I recently found as well, who I'm kind of mentioning together because they're friends. They do a podcast together called Gals on the Go, and I found them like at the same time. Brooke Michio and Danielle Marie Carolyn. Like I said, I like watching people in totally different phases of life and everything. Danielle is still in college. I think it's her senior year of college. And then Brooke recently graduated. I graduated college now 6 years ago, almost 7 years ago. Wait. Wow, when did I graduate college? 2014. I graduated 6 years ago. So I'm definitely in a different kind of area of life now. But I like Danielle because she motivates me to work out. She's a spin teacher and she's super fit. She has a lot going on with her podcast and schooling and everything. And I just find her vlogs to be kind of uplifting and motivating. And then Brooke, I believe, was living in Boston, but she's going to be moving to New York City. She's already graduated, but they do the podcast together. And I've just been watching her vlogs a lot too. She does like, some of them are longer, which I really like. I love like 30-40 minute vlogs because I can kind of just put it on as I'm doing something else. Brooke seems like one of those people that I can't quite pinpoint what I like about her videos. I don't know why. She just seems kind of like down to earth, and her family seems really fun. Her parents are in a lot of her vlogs right now because she is home during quarantine, and her mom is like on TV for QV. Oh my God. After living in Washington, I can never remember if it's KFC, QVC, or QFC, QVC, you know what I'm talking about. She's on TV. So I don't know, I just enjoy her family. They seem fun and very sweet. I have not listened to their podcast yet, but I need to check it out. One of the things I can't understand is people who podcast and do YouTube vlogs. I'm like, how do you have enough still to talk about? I don't know. I couldn't do it. So major props to them. And then Humbled Trader, I recently found, and this is for anyone who's interested in either financial stuff or just a totally different lifestyle. She has a YouTube channel where she's a day trader, and I find that so fascinating to watch because that's something that I know little to nothing about. My best friend's parents growing up used to do day trading, so that's about the closest connection I can get there, but I find it really interesting. I love learning about finances. I follow a few other kind of financial channels on YouTube. But the thing I really like about Shay, I recently discovered her channel, is that she is hilarious. She has these like one-liners that are amazing, and her videos are educational, but she's also not gimmicky. Like, she'll call people out in her industry for doing kind of gimmicky things and ebooks and all that. Not all ebooks are gimmicky, but she also does pole dancing just for fun, like as a workout, which I think rocks. Next up is Tara. In American accent, I would say Tara, but she's Irish and I think she would say Tara. I've actually met her in real life. We were on a Burberry trip in London together, and I hadn't seen her channel before that trip, but ever since then, that was like a few years ago now. Ever since then, I've been watching every single one of her vlogs. I never miss one of her vlogs. She's from Ireland originally, but she's lived in New York for a few years now, and she lives in this Brooklyn loft that is beautiful. She has a really good eye. Like, she has an amazing eye for interior design, for fashion, photography. She just is very artistic, and I really love her style. She just is like good vibes, down to earth. Have you noticed the theme here? Everyone I like to watch is pretty normal and down to earth, at least from what I can tell from their videos. But like I said, I've met Tara in real life and I did get that vibe as well. She normally puts up one video a week, and it's normally like a 30-minute long vlog. She'll post really good New York tips. So if you're going to be visiting New York City or Brooklyn or anything, she talks a lot about her favorite coffee shops and favorite sandwich places. La Cantine in Bushwick. I've never been there, but I know the name because she goes there so many times. But yeah, I just like her for her both New York tips, but also just herself. Quick mention for Chloe Ting. She's been my favorite for workouts lately, like at-home workouts. Chloe Ting has some amazing challenge videos. Now that I watch her videos, I always get videos recommended that are like, I did the Chloe Ting 2-week shred or whatever, and they have like crazy results. I do her butt workout. I think it's like called 35 days challenge. I don't know. I don't do the challenge thing. I just like do it whenever I can. I have seen a difference, I will say. I feel like her videos are effective, but a lot of them are low impact, which is nice for certain people, and they're free workout videos, you know? Okay, so Lauren Benet is another example of someone that I couldn't have a more polar opposite life to, but that I absolutely love watching. I love her. She is from the South. I think she lives in Arkansas. I think so. She has 3 kids. She's a stepmom to one of the kids, and she's a military wife, and she documented her whole experience while her husband was deployed, and she was pregnant at the same time that he was deployed. Absolutely loved that Vlogmas. If you're gonna like start on her videos, I would go back and watch those. Basically, she just does vlogs, and she's a makeup artist. She's super talented with makeup. But the thing I love about Lauren is that she is determined. She has so much on her plate between finishing school, taking care of 3 children, cooking, cleaning, like doing YouTube. She had an Etsy business at one point that I think is just on hold right now. She is always determined, and I can tell she's super hardworking. I've really enjoyed watching her family grow over the years. I've been watching Lauren for a long time, like way back in the day, maybe like 5 years. I wish Lauren uploaded like multiple times a week because I would watch every single vlog. Obviously, she has a lot on her plate, so I'm not like dinging her for that or anything, but I'm just saying I would love to watch her vlogs weekly, and I find her just very calming to watch. I couldn't do this video without talking about Jessica Braun because she's probably my #1 YouTuber, and I've watched Jessica for maybe, I don't know, like a year or 2 years now. For some reason, it took me a long time. Like I had always heard of her, but I had never watched her videos up until fairly more recently, like a couple years ago or whenever it was. And as soon as I started watching, I was like, I get it. I understand why people love her. We've actually done a video collab together, and I would love to hang out with Jessica in real life. Once we can, we need to make it happen because I just feel like we would get along really well in real life. But she is just so laid back. She does beauty videos, lifestyle videos, vlogs. A lot of the vlogs go up on Tyler, her husband's channel now. They have a daughter named Gigi. I just always love watching her videos, especially her vlogs. Their vlogs are usually pretty long too, but they do some like recipes, cooking stuff, just vlogs, you know, like daily life stuff. But before YouTube, she used to be a teacher. So she has this way of explaining things that I just really enjoy. You can tell she really thinks through something before she says it. She used to be kind of pure beauty, and now she's more of like a lifestyle channel. I watch all of her videos, even if it's something that I have no interest in, like learning how to become a runner. I'm never going to be a runner. Did I watch the whole video? Yes. All right. And then someone else who probably a lot of you have heard of because she has been around on YouTube for a long time, but she is right up there at the top for me with my all-time favorite YouTubers who, again, I feel like would be so fun to meet in real life. Actually, I have met her in real life years ago at BeautyCon. I had gray hair. We have a photo together. It was like right when I was kind of starting out on YouTube, I think. Or I guess it was a few years in if I had the gray hair at that point. Leanne Says is just so quirky. She has this like very particular retro kind of mid-century style. She's just very unique, and I love that she just kind of like rocks it. Her and Grant, I love so much. I watch every single vlog that Leanne Says does. Leanne Says does? Yeah, that's right. It sounded weird. I do watch her beauty videos too, but her vlogs are like mostly what I watch. I remember she used to do Target hauls a lot, and I think that's how I found her channel like back in the day, but I've been watching her for a long time. Her and her husband live in Texas. They have a dog named Luna, and I just think if you like my channel, you would probably love both Jessica and Leanne Says if you haven't checked them out. And someone I've discovered maybe about a year or 2 ago is Francesca Bowerman. She used to be Francesca Garza. So if you know Alex Garza, I'm sure Frankie's tired of getting referred to as Alex Garza's sister, but she is Alex Garza's sister. She lives in Michigan. She's very positive, and she is very like black, white, neutral. I love her whole aesthetic too. I watch all of her vlogs. She does a lot of like express hauls and stuff too, which I really like. I like her style. They recently bought a house, so they're kind of decorating that and remodeling certain things and stuff, so it's been fun to follow along. She also has possibly the cutest small dog I've ever seen. Her dog's name is Joy. She is, I mean, look at her. I think the initial reason why I really felt like I connected to her channel, she kind of documented her whole process of being single, finding someone, getting engaged, getting married. And I remember watching one of her videos, and I think it was actually like right before I started dating my current boyfriend. And it was just about her feeling kind of like down about not finding anyone. And I just really connected to that at that point in my life. She's also gone through some health stuff, which obviously I connect with that too. I don't know, there's just been a couple things with their channel that I've just really felt connected to, and I really enjoy her videos and enjoy her as a person. Recently, I discovered the most beautiful cooking channel. It's called Honeysuckle. I'm actually not sure what her name is. I think I follow her on Instagram too. Her videos are so beautifully shot and edited, like everything from the color, the camera, the lighting. It is a pleasure to watch her videos. I don't love watching cooking videos. She's the only cooking channel I watch, even if it's something I don't plan on making. I actually found her channel when I was going through my good old dalgona phase where I could not get it to work. I came across her video where she made it in like 3 different ways or something. I started watching all of her videos after that because they were just so pleasing to the eye. And then a channel that I wanted to mention that I found this week actually is Squeaky and Grubs, and they're an interabled couple. That is how they refer to themselves. I find their channel so fascinating for obvious reasons. It's something that I have no personal experience with in my life. And again, just seeing how their lives are day to day, or just different topics they talk about, whether it's intimacy with a disability, why they turned down Dr. Phil. Just watched that one while I was showering today. As soon as I found their channel, I just found myself watching like 20 of their videos, and I really appreciate how they approach everything. They're very positive, and kind of their whole mission is getting people to understand interabled relationships better, because obviously for the vast majority of people, I would say, we have no insight into that. So I think it's an important thing they're doing, and I just wanted to share their channel because maybe it'll kind of inspire you to just listen to what they have to say. All right, and then I wanted to mention Hearne Alex because she is someone who I hadn't really started like really watching her videos until maybe the last year or so. I would say she still is mostly makeup, but she does a lot of vlogs and stuff now too, and kind of more lifestyle content. But Orna is a smart cookie. So Orna lives in New Zealand and Australia are the 2 places that she's either from or she currently lives in. I think she currently lives in Australia, maybe. I got sucked into her vlogs when her and her husband, Alex, they're both musicians. She recently got her PhD, so congrats, Orna. I really enjoy watching their relationship, but also her videos are so calming, and recently she's been doing a lot of kind of like calming vlogs with like bird chirp sounds and stuff. I like those videos, but I also just love her normal videos. I trust her opinion with makeup as well. I actually recently bought a SPF because of her, but it did take me a few videos to really feel like I understood her and kind of got like sucked in. And I think that's how a lot of people feel about my channel. So that's not like a dig or anything. I just think it took a little bit longer for me to be like, oh, she's really cool and I need to subscribe. But now it's like I want to watch every single one of her videos, and I've gone back. I'm losing my voice. But now I'm pretty sure I've watched all of her vlogs from like the past 3 years or so. But at one point, her and Alex were doing this music thing in, I think it was London. And so they were vlogging while they were doing that. I just found that was so interesting because they were putting on all of these concerts, and then she was vlogging, and they were staying in this like nice hotel, and they would eat hotel food every night. I don't know, just the whole experience seemed so interesting. So I hope one day I'll get to meet Orna. All right, I know mukbang channels aren't for everyone. There's actually only one mukbang channel that I watch all the time, and that's Eat with Kim. Some of you may know Kim Tai because she used to do beauty videos, like purely beauty videos and vlogs. I used to watch her vlogs all the time. I wish she did more vlogs because I absolutely love her vlogs. But I've been watching Kim for so long, like before Carlos, for a long time. But recently, like I think within the last year, she made a new channel called Eat with Kim, and that's her mukbang channel. I only like watching her mukbangs. They're not like super noisy ones, if you know what I mean. It's not like she's like up in the mic chewing. I don't know. I love the way she eats seafood. That's such a weird thing to say, but there's something about the way that she eats seafood. I like putting on her mukbangs. Like if I'm eating something, a lot of times she'll make me crave something, which is not great. So I have to always be eating a meal while I'm watching her videos. That's the only downside to mukbang channels for me. All right, and then last person I'm going to mention is The Court Report. I've been internet friends with The Court for a long time. We did like a collab video back when I first started my channel. I think that video was probably like 7 or 8 years ago. And she kind of took like a long break on YouTube. Now the last couple years, she kind of like found her groove again, and she started doing a lot of diabetes content because her daughter has type 1 diabetes. And that's kind of when I got like sucked back into her vlogs and everything. I knew very little about type 1 diabetes, and just seeing what that is like as a parent really gave me a different perspective on it. Just what they've gone through as a family, but also she's super fit. Like, she's one of those people that also inspires me to work out. Also, I just love her clothes recommendations. She always recommends really good American Eagle stuff, and anytime she like links a pair of jeans on Instagram, I usually end up buying them because of her. They live in Minnesota. She has how many kids do they have? 3 or 4 kids. I can't keep track. Her husband just seems like a good guy too, and I don't know, I just enjoy watching their whole family. And Nevaeh, her daughter with diabetes, is a strong child, and I'm just excited to watch them grow up as well. But again, Courtney is someone that I would love to meet in real life. All right, so those are all of my channel recommendations from just some people that you may not have heard of. This isn't everyone I watch. There's a bunch of other people I didn't mention that I do watch. But comment down below if you end up subscribing to any of these people and you also enjoyed their videos, or if you have any channel recommendations that you think I might like based on everyone I just mentioned. If you're wondering about the makeup in today's video, I do have a whole video on it. I'll link in the eye and down below. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I think no matter what you do, it's important to support your colleagues and just other people. There's enough room for all of us to thrive. So that is it for today's video. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.